Hello students, welcome to my channel Knowledge Nudge. Today we are studying chapter 7 of class 7 DAV Science Respiration in Organisms. Back exercise. Fill in the blanks. First, lactic acid is produced during anaerobic respiration. Second, insects have organs called trachea for respiration. Third, taking in of air, rich in oxygen, is called inhalation. Fourth, an adult human being normally breathes from 14 to 20 times per minute. Fifth, the movement of lungs is controlled by the diaphragm and the rib cage. Sixth, hemoglobin acts as the respiratory carrier in our body. B. Match the following. First, lactic acid. Second, stomata. Third, respiratory carrier. Fourth, lenticles. Fifth, alcohol. A. Transpiration. B. Pores on branches. C. Muscle cramps. D. Fermentation of yeast. E. Hemoglobin. Answer first C. Second A. Third E. Fourth B. Fifth D. Tick the correct options. Answer: obtaining the energy. Second, exchange of gases. Third is aerobic respiration. Fourth, oxygen. Fifth, skin. D. Answer the following questions in brief. First, define respiration. Name the two types of respiration. Answer: the process in which living organisms convert sugars into biological energy using oxygen is called respiration. Two types of respiration are aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. Second, name the respiratory organ of the following: A. Crab, B. Man, C. Leech, D. An insect. Answer: A. Gills, B. Lungs, C. Skin, D. Trachea. Question 3. Define transpiration. Answer: loss of excess water from plants through open stomata is called transpiration. Question 4. Define the term breathing rate. Answer: the number of times an animal breathes per minute is called its breathing rate. Question 5. Name the body organ which helps lungs during the process of breathing. Answer: ribcage and diaphragm. Question 6. Why do we need to breathe out carbon dioxide? Answer: high levels of carbon dioxide in the body can be toxic and hence carbon dioxide needs to be removed. E. Answer the following questions. Question 1. Why do we get muscle cramps after heavy exercise? Answer: during heavy exercise we need more energy, but the supply of oxygen to produce energy is limited. Therefore, anaerobic respiration takes place in the muscle cells to fulfill the demand of energy. This leads to the formation of lactic acid which accumulates in muscles. Because of this, the muscles cannot continue working for long. They get fatigued after some time, causing muscle cramps. Question 2. Why does a potted plant die when overwatered? Answer: a potted plant die when overwatered because the cells in the roots of the plants also need oxygen to survive. They take in air from the air spaces present between the soil particles. When overwatered, the air spaces in the soil get occupied by water and this prevents the plant's roots from taking in air that they need. Therefore, a potted plant dies if overwatered. Question 3. Where are stomata found in a plant? State their function. Answer 3. Stomata are found on the surface of leaves of a plant. Functions of stomata: first, help in exchange of gases, oxygen and carbon dioxide. Second, loss excess amount of water in the form of water vapor. Question 4. How is oxygen transported from lungs to the other parts of the body? Answer: oxygen is transported from the lungs to the other parts of the body with the help of hemoglobin. The blood, while passing through the lungs, picks up the oxygen with the help of hemoglobin which transports oxygen to different parts of the body. Question 5. Draw a neat well-labeled diagram of the human respiratory system. Answer: for diagram see page number 108 of your book. Question 6. Describe an activity to show that exhaled air contains carbon dioxide. Answer: take a drinking straw and a test tube containing freshly prepared lime water. Place one end of the straw in the lime water and blow the exhaled air gently at the other end of the straw. Lime water turns milky, which shows the presence of carbon dioxide in the exhaled air. Question 7. Describe the changes that take place first around the rib cage, second diaphragm, third chest cavity during inspiration, State the effect of these changes. Answer. First, during inspiration, the muscles around the rib cage contract, lifting the ribs upward and outward. Second, diaphragm contracts and becomes nearly flat sheet. Third, the chest cavity expands. Effect. Air pressure inside the lungs falls down the pressure of the air outside the body. This creates a partial vacuum and so the air from outside the body rushes into the lungs.
Thank you for watching the video. If you love it, then like it, share with your friends, subscribe the channel, and don't forget to click the bell icon to get the notifications about further videos.